Let me reflect on the Juneteenth weekend that just passed. Let me reflect on the Juneteenth weekend that just passed. Juneteenth was a success. I enjoyed my first ever Juneteenth tour. I'm not sure why I haven't been doing them the past 25 years. I guess it just never occurred to me. Charlotte was phenomenal. Thank you to all the brothers and sisters who showed me love, all the gifts from the vendors, all the support from the elders, all the Papa Bear hugs from the queens, all the alpha male handshakes from the brothers. Good conversation. I enjoyed Charlotte. My lecture in Charlotte was interrupted. The first time in my life, the first time in my professional oratorical career, the first time ever in my professional historical oratorical career. And I say historical because I've traveled more than arguably any black scholar in the history of this country, speaking around the world. And one of the gatekeepers, one of the black bourgeoisie elder gatekeepers, one of the black bourgeoisie elder gatekeepers for the Charlotte Juneteenth Festival decided to come on stage and interrupt my lecture. The Queen Mother elder bourgeoisie gatekeeper came to the stage and interrupted the speech. I was not aware that one of the sponsors for the Charlotte Juneteenth celebration was a white pharmaceutical company. I was not aware that one of the sponsors for the Charlotte Juneteenth celebration was a white pharmaceutical company. I was not aware that one of the sponsors of the Charlotte Juneteenth celebration was a white pharmaceutical company. But I had 25 minutes to speak. I did get my 25 minutes. It was about time for me to exit, but the way the Queen Mother did it was extremely disrespectful. She did allow me to conclude. She did allow me to conclude, and I moved on. But it bothers me. It bothers me that we allowed President Joe Biden, and I taught you all this last year. I have yet to be wrong on a political prediction yet. I taught you all this last year. I have yet to be wrong on a political prediction yet. I told you Joe Biden federalized Juneteenth to kill Juneteenth. Did I not say that 1 year ago? Did I not make that political prediction 1 year ago? Juneteenth was made a federal holiday because it is the last authentically black celebration left in this country. They co-opted Kwanzaa. They co-opted Dr. King's birthday. They co-opted Black History Month. The only authentically black celebration left was Juneteenth. Joe Biden knew to get rid of black folks, he had to get rid of Juneteenth. So what did he do? He made it a federal holiday, which opened every Juneteenth festival up to funding from corporate America and the white governmental power structure. Once he made Juneteenth a federal holiday, that automatically opened Juneteenth up to white corporate sponsorship and white governmental power structure funding. And you know black people love white people's money. You know black people love white people's money. You know black people love white people's money. And the minute Juneteenth became a federal holiday, every Juneteenth organizer in America, as soon as Juneteenth became a federal holiday, every Negro Juneteenth committee in America, except for a few, and I want to give kudos to every Juneteenth committee that still refuses to be subsidized by non-African people. I want to salute you. If you are still an authentically self-controlled, self-funded Juneteenth celebration, I salute you. If you are a totally self-contained, self-controlled, no government funding, no corporate funding, no Chinese funding, no Arab funding, no Mexican funding, if you are still an authentically black Juneteenth celebration committee, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. But for all of you who have been co-opted by taking that damn money, all of you other Juneteenth organizers who have been co-opted by taking government funds and corporate funds, on behalf of my African ancestors, I want you to know they are upset and disappointed in you. On behalf of all of my African ancestors, I want you to know that they are upset and disappointed in all of you Negroes who are celebrating black freedom with white money. Can somebody help me understand the hypocrisy? Can somebody help me understand the contradiction? Can somebody help me understand the irony? How do you celebrate the end of slavery with financial re-enslavement? How do you celebrate the end of slavery with financial re-enslavement? You are voluntarily putting yourself under the control of the U.S. government. You are voluntarily putting yourself under the control of white corporate America in the name of black freedom and the end of slavery. If that's not a contradiction, if that is not a contradiction, how am I going to celebrate freedom from the white man as I take money from the white man that re-enslaves me to the white man? How do I celebrate freedom from the white man as I take money from the white man, which re-enslaves me financially to the white power structure? You cannot be an effective activist, revolutionary, leader, or organizer if you don't think you can exist without white money. Because the first thing you have to free yourself of in the war for freedom, the first thing you have to free yourself of in the war for freedom, the first thing you must free yourself of in the war for freedom is freedom from dependency on white dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. If you can't free yourself from white dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies, then don't ever tell me you believe in black freedom. This is why the NAACP is a contradiction. This is why the Urban League is a contradiction. This is why every black politician is a contradiction, because all of you are funded by the same power structure you're supposed to be fighting for your people's freedom. All of you are funded by the same power structure you're supposed to be fighting for your people's freedom. So then we go to Sunday. HBCU Benedict College. Shout out to Baba Ratashki and his queen, House of Hathor. All my Columbia, South Carolina Africans, go support Baba Ratashki and his queen. He's a real one. From what I've seen, him and his queen, they are down there doing the work in Columbia, South Carolina. Google House of Hathor. Google House of Hathor. Google House of Hathor on your internet, on your phone, and make sure you go visit House of Hathor, black-owned, merchandise, books, dashikis, incense, whatever you need. Buy out the whole shop. He's a real one. Thank you for the invite, Baba. We show up to HBCU Benedict College on Sunday, and we get stopped by the cops, me and the Fred Hampton Gun Club. Shout out to General Talib and the Fred Hampton Gun Club for holding me down this past weekend. Not their first time, won't be their last time. Shout out to General Talib and the Fred Hampton Gun Club for holding me down this whole weekend. Excellent security, excellent security. We got stopped and searched. They went in my luggage. First time ever as a keynote speaker, I've been searched that way. And you all saw the video, but I want to say this and I want to clarify. I want to clarify in the interest of African ethics. I want to clarify. Those brothers actually looked out for us because the white state police wanted to take jurisdiction over the search. The white state police wanted to take jurisdiction over the search, and the chief of police for that township or that college overruled them. He said, we got this. And so although they did search us intensely, they were doing their job, but in doing their job, they still protected the Fred Hampton Gun Club from what could have become a tragedy had the white state police been allowed to take over jurisdiction of that search. So I want to give a shout out to those police officers who were there at the gate to the stadium of HBCU Benedict College. Thanks for looking out for my comrades, my soldiers in arms, my brothers and my sisters of the Fred Hampton Gun Club. I enjoyed both events, despite the setback in Charlotte with the bourgeoisie gatekeeping elder queen mother, and despite the setback with the search, enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Happy summer. I believe cancer season is officially here. Am I correct? Or does cancer season start tomorrow? Cancer season is here. For those of you who don't know, Cancer is the sign of the great divine African feminine. Cancer is the sign of the great divine African feminine. So if you are a black woman who embraces her God-given feminine power, Cancer is your season automatically, whether you are a Cancerian or not. If you are an African woman who embraces your divine feminine energy, Cancer, the moon, Yemonja, is automatically your mother. Cancer is automatically a season for black women, whether you are a Cancerian or not. Leo season is coming soon, but I digress. Leo season will be here in a minute, but I digress. For all my queens out there sending me gifts this year, send them to P.O. Box 6872, Philadelphia. Black businesses out there want to send me some of your merchandise for my birthday, P.O. Box 6872, Philadelphia, 19132. If you're sending merchandise, 2XL on the tees, I might could do a 1XL, but I don't want no medium. Do not send me a medium t-shirt. I'ma burn it. I don't want a sports bra. Y'all be sending me larges. A large is a sports bra. I do not wear sports bras. Okay? Just so you know.